have no messages.
Were you obsessing, pacing back and forth, staring at your phone for days?
Maybe he lost my number, or is out of town, or got hit by a cab.
Or maybe he has no interest in seeing you again.
No guy actually wants to get married. And if they do, all they're really thinking about are all the women they're gonna miss out on.
I don't want to be with anybody else. I just want to be with Beth.
I'm married. I don't do this.
What if you meet the love of your life? Are you supposed to let them pass you by? So we're friends.
Yeah.
You know, you may be the best friend I've ever had.
From New Line Cinema comes a comedy about meaning what you say.
I gotta go to bed, though.
Is that an invitation?
What?
Without saying what you mean.
Oh, God, that was cheesy.
I had this guy leave me a voicemail at work, so I called him at home. And then he emailed me to my BlackBerry, and so I texted to his cell. And now you just have to go around checking all these different portals just to get rejected by 7 different technologies. It's exhausting.
All right, so this week we watched He's Just Not That Into You. It just follows the story of a bunch of characters and living out almost every possible relationship possible in our age range. What you guys think about it? All right, wait. First, I gotta ask, what were your expectations going into this movie?
Honestly, I had no expectations for this movie. I mean, it was a chick flick to me. My girlfriend chose this movie. I wouldn't choose this movie. Like, just choosing a movie, I wouldn't choose it.
We get it, you didn't choose the movie. But, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I really don't watch movies like this a lot. So, going in, I was expecting this is gonna be a total hating on guys fest, chick power, guys suck. And I don't know if it's just because we don't see movies like this a lot, but what I got was actually a pretty even perspective where they showed both guys and girls. And I hate to admit it, like seriously, I hate to admit this, but I like this movie. It was funny. When Francis and I watched it, it was like, we were kind of getting into it, and then we would be gasping at the same time the chicks behind us were gasping. But I mean, to the point that you said, where they kind of do every relationship possible, I think that's one of the down points of the movie. There's so many different relationships in that movie that all the characters just kind of become stereotypes. Instead of anyone really meaning anything, it's just like there's the crazy girl, there's the frustrated married girl, there's the player, there's the guy who can't really get a date.
That's what keeps it a chick flick, is that you don't go too in-depth with the characters. You don't get that one-on-one feeling you usually get with, say, good dramatic movies. The movie as a whole, it was definitely a good movie. It definitely showed both perspectives pretty fairly. What they used to do transition scenes, where they do that whole sit-down and interview thing, that made it more like a long episode of some TV show I'd be watching instead of a movie. And I felt like they could do without that part. But that's just me. I mean, I'm pretty sure females love that part because it helped them feel like, oh, that could be me on TV, that could be me on TV. But for me, it kind of killed the movie. Or not killed the movie, but it brought it down a notch.
For me, though, those parts were pretty funny. I mean, come on, they were entertaining. Right, for the acting, the character named Gigi played a super believable psycho chick. Every time she'd do something psycho, people in the audience in that theater would be like, no, don't do that. What they expected her to do, she did. And she's pretty much the most memorable character I remember from that movie.
Yeah, Gigi was probably the best character. Me personally, as a man, would feel like if she did something unexpected, it would, something that catches me off guard. I look forward to those kind of moments, and I didn't get that with her. So she wasn't my favorite character. My favorite character was Scarlett Johansson. I mean, dude. Oh, in the movie, she plays this musician. You don't really focus on her music side. You focus more on her relationships. And she has 2 relationships in that movie. And both of the scenes get pretty hot. So look out for Scarlett Johansson in the movie. And guys, you will not be disappointed.
Everyone played their parts really well. I mean, there's no one person I can point out and say, oh, you really killed it for me. Everyone did their job. It's just there were too many of them. There were too many people on the job. Say what you want about this being a chick flick, but all of us have been through the same moments that the characters in the film have been. The moments where it's either you or your friend, your friend where it's like, dude, okay, I'm on MSN Messenger right now. What did she just type? Do what should I say? And then you brainstorm with your friend about what you're gonna say, or you go back to your friend's house and you're bitching to your friend about like a girlfriend or a girl that messed you up. We've all been there, so no matter how stupid we think this is, it's. I hate to admit that it's all pretty true.
I guess that's one of the things that made this movie so enjoyable on my part, because although it was exaggerated, people can connect with it.
Ladies and dudes, I guess, go ahead and go watch this movie, and thank us for telling you that it was a good movie to watch.
Thanks again for watching Press Play.
If you have any questions, comments, you liked it, you hated it, let us know at pressplayfans@gmail.com.
And watch out next week when we review the action sci-fi movie Push.